Okay, quick and easy today. Sometimes I look glamorous, sometimes I look very, very, how shall I say? Okay, yeah. Hair up. All right, house clothes it is. Hello, everybody. This is Marilyn Rossano from Rossano's Casa. Please excuse the face. I don't have any makeup on. Literally had a shower after I scrubbed the shower and just put on whatever and thought to myself, I'm going to film my beautiful creamy white bean dip that has no cream in it. I love this recipe. I created this for Last Supper Club. So Last Supper Club in the studio, I had 6 attendees come. It's a surprise menu. I know some people are like, what is that? It is literally a dinner party here. Sometimes I do them interactive, sometimes I don't. And it is a surprise menu that I curate, I make for you. I curate the menu a week before. You arrive, it's a surprise secret foodie club. You come, you sit, you eat, you enjoy. So I made a beautiful sun-dried tomato and pecorino focaccia. I also charred and roasted like my own capsicums in a beautiful garlic marinade, served it with some capers, and I made this white bean dip to also lather on that focaccia, top it up with those roast capsicums, peppers, as some people call them, and it was absolutely gorgeous. So what we're going to do, I probably won't even do many takes for this. It shouldn't take too long. I have a tin, so about 400 grams of white cannellini beans. I have drained them just in a little strainer, but I have not rinsed them. I don't mind. We want to keep a little bit of that brine in there. You could use butter beans if you do not like cannellini, or if you don't have them. Essentially, we want a white bean that will give that creamy consistency. Kidney beans, I would not suggest, no. So white bean, cannellini or butter beans, salt, pepper, as you do. I have 1 large clove of garlic, but you could use 2 small. It is going to be in there raw, so don't go too overboard. The juice of, I'm going to use half a lemon, depending on how juicy it is. If it is very juicy, half. If it's a little bit, 1. But you can adjust. So start off with half and then we'll adjust. And then I've got just a little handful of fresh flat leaf parsley and some thyme leaves. So we're literally going to put it into the food processor, pulse it, because I still like that consistency quite chunky, smooth but chunky. If you don't have a food processor, blender. Otherwise, I have, not even joking, I've like finally chopped the parsley, crushed the garlic, and I've squashed all the ingredients with the back of a fork into a bowl. So whatever you have, okay? So let's put it together because it's going to be very quick. Right, let's place our beans into the food processor. I'm going to add in the thyme, about a tablespoon or so. If you have lemon thyme that grows in your garden, you can add that. Otherwise, regular thyme leaves. So I'm just going to roughly, let's move this out of the way, but just roughly chop up the parsley because we don't want too many of the ingredients to be different in size. When we're pulsing, you don't want to have like chunks of garlic, but everything else is perfect consistency. So the garlic, I'm just slicing it up roughly. Juice of half a lemon. This, I had so many ladies on the table say, oh, I'm not sure about this, not sure about the bean dip. And that's the beauty about my dinners as well, because you will try things and learn to love them or be surprisingly in love with them just by trying them. And this is all home food. It's home cooked food. So it's not going to be like what you get at some restaurants. And I'm not talking Michelin star, just a pinch of salt. Let's add that a little bit more. Not a Michelin star chef or anything like that, but honestly, just good food. I am sick and tired of going to restaurants and being disappointed, bad service, bad quality food. Just, it's starting to become a real thing. And us people that live in Western Sydney, I feel like there is not as many. There's more coming up, like more restaurants happening and up and coming, but yeah, it's still not, I don't know, it's not really a thing. So I'm going to just pulse. All right. That's really annoying. I'm sorry. And then we're going to get the spoon know what? Last time when I did it, I reserved a little bit of the brine. I'm going to add a bit of olive oil. This is how random my videos are. This is how I cook, with my eyes, my taste buds. All right, and just see how it's still quite chunky? Well, you can't see because we don't have like a full-on camera editor. You want it a little bit chunky. If you like it smoother, by all means, I would recommend, if you prefer a more smoother dip, I would recommend retaining like half or a quarter of the tin's brine and then using that in here. If you want more of a drier dip, you could just use olive oil like I'm doing here. I'm going to actually add the rest of that lemon. It'll loosen it up. And how good's that? This lemon has like no pips and it's squirting everywhere. All right, that is that. There we go. So I like it still a little bit chunky. Wow, beautiful. I like it a little bit chunky just for that texture. If you want it more smooth, you by all means can add more of that liquid from the tin or olive oil. Look at that. Stunning. It is so good. This with focaccia, with sourdough, you could definitely keep this in the fridge. This will be fine for 5 days in an airtight container in the fridge. It will not last. I recommend if you're having people over and it's your main dip, double the recipe for sure. So 2 tins. And that is it. I hope you love it. It's honestly the best. And this is so disgusting and someone's going to comment saying you're just licking your finger. But the salt's good. Everything's great. That took 1 lemon. Again, add, taste, adjust, and that's the beauty of it all. But apart from that, I'm going to just serve it on a beautiful plate. Sourdough, crackers, focaccia. I added it with, the focaccia on the table as well as the roast capsicum. You can add some cold meats to it as well. This is predominantly a Tuscan dip recipe. You are getting that creamy taste without having the cream, especially if you're dairy intolerant. Serve it up in a beautiful platter like that. Let's add some fresh thyme sprigs, purely for aesthetic purposes. A little drizzle of beautiful, good quality olive oil. And there you have it. Enjoy, guys. I hope you make it. Anyone in Western Sydney or Sydney in general, you would like to attend a supper club, you can go over to my website, have a look at the dates. You can send me an email, comment, and I'll be more than happy to direct you how to get your bottom on one of my seats. But I'm going to go piggle out on that. I'm going out for dinner, so I don't know if beans are great. It just should come with a little bit of a caution label because they might, I'll let you fill in the blanks. Anyway, until next week, I will aspirate all my saliva. Till next week, hope you enjoy it and hope you recreate it. Bye. How gorgeous. Honestly, it's the best dip. Hope you love it. Let me know what you think.